Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, wherever you are. Remember, you have greatness inside of you. Welcome back to another HABS Daily News with your hockey coach, Guru Coach Frenchy. Today, episode number 135. I know Montreal didn't have any practice, any game, so it was a day off, but not here. We work every single day. And today I'm going to talk about strengthening Caufield, can use the waiver in October, trade bait, and finally ab prospect inside of the organization. So don't go nowhere. But before we start, you know the drill. You've been here before. Of course, click on the like, subscribe to the Hockey Nation Show, sharing this on your social media that are helping us to grow. And finally, of course, leave me a comment. Tell me what you're thinking about the episode number 135. And let's dive in talking about the first subject of the day. So the first subject, guys, I want to talk about Caufield. We know last season he scored many goals under Martin Saint-Louis. All the stats, all the analytics, all the data, compare under Dominique Ducharme and then compared to under Martin Saint-Louis cannot compare. It's completely another players. Caufield under Martin Saint-Louis on the power play on even strength 5 versus 5 versus what he did with Dominique Ducharme. I'm not here to blame Dominique Ducharme. I'm here to mention to you what it will be your prediction for Caufield this season with the Montreal Canadiens under Martin Saint-Louis. Some people said 30 goals, 35 goals, 40 goals. Some people said possible 45 to 50. I'll be honest with you, we need to be realistic here. I think a Caufield give us 30 goals, that would be a great year. If he can get with 25, 30 assists, that will give him 55 to 60 points. I think this is really realistic for his second year in the NHL with the Montreal Canadiens. Now, if you want to add 30 assists and increase his number of point over 60 points for the upcoming year, that would be really great to having him. But honestly, if you ask me my prediction for Caufield, it's about 30 goals between 52 to 60 points, and I'll be really happy for his second year. We know he can score. I know he get his confidence now with Martin Saint-Louis. The most important things, guys, it reminds us his first game with the Montreal Canadiens, the run and the playoff again until to get eliminated by the Tampa Bay Lightning. What Caufield, it was great. It was smart. He have fun. That's what we want him to for the next upcoming season, having fun, smiling like he was before. So we'll see what Caufield is going to do with the Montreal Canadiens in 2022-2023. Let's dive in, guys, for the next subject of the day. So my next subject of the day, guys, I want to talk about HABS can use the waiver to the advantage. What are you talking about? Yes, because they finished last in the standing last season, now they have possibility they can add another player during the upcoming season, during October, because they have the first choice. Let's read a little bit more about the rules in NHL. And the event that one club make a claim for such a player, he shall be transferred to the claiming club having earned the lowest percentage of the possible point in the league standing at the time of the request for waiver. Or if the waiver are requested outside of the regular season or the successful waiver claim is made, the date that the player will be transferred to the successful claiming club per this section before November 1st, then the priority shall be determined by the final standing and the NHL regular season schedule and the preceding regular season. My point to you, I want to be sure you understand, if the Montreal claim X player October 9, and then October 12, they have other player on the waiver. Montreal Canadiens have always the first selection until the end of October 31st. Until that date, Montreal can select first every day when they have a new player on the waiver list. I believe me, I will not be surprised. The Montreal Canadiens select possible 1 or 2 players if it's a great value for them to add more on the roster. We know Montreal be successful on that way many times. Last year, Rampant Lake, prior Paul Biron, and they got, of course, Samuel Montembeault. but it would be interesting if Montreal is going to go that direction. I believe Ken Hughes can go and pick 1 or 2 players like I mentioned to you. Let's move on now, guys, for the next subject of the day. So my next subject of the day follow exactly what we just talked about, the waiver list. If ever Montreal add more players, I believe they have some players right now with the Montreal on the trade bait. And they are, for me, Mike Hoffman, Joel Armia. They have Christian Dvorak. Mike Hoffman could be attracted by a team. We know Hoffman scored an average of 25 goals per year. Joel Armia, it could fill a team like Arizona, Chicago, possible Anaheim, worst case. And then you have Christian Dvorak, some team with some injuries could maybe knock the door and make a phone call to Ken Hughes about Christian Dvorak. I'm thinking right now, honestly, the Philadelphia Flyers, if ever Sean Couturier is going to be missed more days or months for the upcoming season. So they are really the trade bait. I think Montreal should open up more space as a forward position because I think they have prospect and other player inside of this organization should have a spot for upcoming year. I believe again, the Montreal Canadiens make some move before the upcoming season. I would not be surprised, a shock. It could be with trade. It could be add a player from the waiver and something we have to follow up for sure in the next couple of days. Let's move on now, guys, for the next subject of the day. Guys, because today is a day off for the Montreal Canadiens, so we don't have a lot of report about the team today. So let's talk about the HABS prospect already play around the world. First of all, Frédéric Tichot played his first game in the SHL with a Frontlander, and he won the game 3-1, stopped 27 of his 28 shot he faced, and he got his first career professional goaltender players with the Frontlander. The second one is Dmitry Kostenko. We know he's not deep as a prospect right now as a defenseman, but he was loaned to the KHL with Cologne Red Star for the upcoming season. I just want to mention this. And the other one I want to talk about is the defenseman the Montreal select this NHL draft is Adam Ekstrom from Sweden. He has so far played very well, and the J20 national, I think, is a little bit too much for him. Should not play at that level. He have already like a 9 point in 3 or 4 games, like 3 goals, 6 assists. He played about 4 games with the SHL. He not play a lot of minutes as a defenseman, more like a third pairing with the Ruggle BK. So it'll be interesting to follow him, what Adam is going to do. We know Montreal expect a lot from him. He played with the World Junior Championship last August with the Sweden, play only 3 games. What I want to talk about is 2 more, and the prospect for the Montreal Canadiens, Emmett Croteau, goaltender, Montreal select 6th round pick 2022. Play with the USHL Waterloo. He has right now 1-1 in 2 games. He has a save percentage of .92 so far. What I want to mention to him, he commit now for the season 2023-2024 to play with the team called the Clarkson University in NCAA. This is a news recently, so I just want to share it with you. Finally, the last one is Oliver Kapanen. Kapanen played in the Liga League. In 5 games, he has only 1 goal. He have about an average of 14 minutes per game, play most of the time on the third line. Again, Kapanen is about 30 under my ranking inside of all the prospects for the Montreal Canadiens so far. This guy complete, honestly, all the prospect we want to talk about today, and I'm going to talk about them strength prospect all year long to you guys, to give you an idea what's going on around for the Montreal Canadiens prospect they have inside the organization. Let's move on now, guys, for the last subject of the day. Honestly, my last subject is easy. It's the next game for the Montreal Canadiens. They play tonight against Toronto Maple Leafs and Toronto. The game starts at 7 o'clock. We're going to do the description of the game. The player did not play Monday night. Most of them going to play now tonight. Example, Gallagher, Armia, Dvorak, and Drouin, and some possibility other rookies going to join the team for this game. We're going to give you all the lineup and the roster the next couple hours. But I just want to sharing with you. And of course, come to join me for the description of the game with the Hockey Nation live show family. It is complete, guys. All the subject we have on the episode 135. That's it. That's all for episode 135. Yes, we did a lot of conversation today, a lot of different subject for you guys because it was a day off the Montreal Canadiens. We're going to be back tomorrow with all the resume of the game between Toronto and Montreal and other subject for sure. But until the next video, I want to invite you. Don't forget to click on the like, subscribe to the Hockey Nation Show. Leave me a comment about this episode. And finally, of course, you have greatness inside of you. Have an amazing, blessing day, everybody.